Good morning, everyone. It is I, Vermillion Monroe, and welcome to more Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood with me, Vermillion Monroe. And it is time for us to begin the level 70 job quests. I got my crafters and gatherers at level 70, except for one, but if we're awake enough to get to that one, we'll finish it up on leveling and do it too. And for the record, it's armor. But anyways, let's get this stuff started. Yes, here we are. Oh, and here I am. Leaning against a wall. Except not really, but just go with it. Anyways, let's finish this up and talk to Simi Jinjai. Or no, Jinjal. That's it. Tea party rules. Simi is desperately trying to catch your attention. Is she? Looks more like she's keeping stock of the lumber. Vermillion, there you are! I was beginning to wonder when you'd show up. Timbermaster Beaton says he has some clients he wants to introduce to us. Oh yeah? Well, don't just stand there, let's go! Okay. Let me guess, I'm making a tea party set of some sort, based on the title. I actually don't know, fellas. But anyways. You are here. Good. God, you remember Vermillion? Oh? Remember? Ha! I could hardly forget! It would be no exaggeration to say that I owe this man my life! In fact, the reason I'm here is related to the time Vermillion saved us. By the bow he brought, I was able to drive out the XIV forces that threatened us. Oh, it's that guy from A Realm Reborn. Our victory against them was bolstered our unit's reputation, and we have been receiving new recruits by the dozen since. In our latest batch, we received a mixture of eager Alamegans and Gradanians. If you do not yet see the problem, allow me to explain. There have always been certain racial tensions between the refugees and locals. I thought we were done with this shit, guys. We're at level 70. I thought holding a tea party might ease the unease between them. I was wrong. Now they seem to have an even greater aversion to one another. There you have it. I suggest you begin by speaking with Gerhard's recruits to see what exactly went wrong. If we can pinpoint the cause of their feud, it will make it that much easier for us to solve the problem. Yes, sir. You can count on me. Vermillion, would you mind accompanying Semi? Mind you, this is an official request. It would not do to send someone who has yet to complete basic training to carry out this task alone. So, it'll be the two of you then? Good. Now, I imagine most of our new recruits will be at and around the Adder's Nest. Around the Adder's Nest. You should have no trouble finding them. Once you have finished, see that you report back to me. Yes, sir. Just gotta talk to one soldier? I thought we'd talk to a bunch of them, but whatever. Saves time if I just talk to one soldier. And don't worry, fellas, I'll throw in some meals along with the fucking engineering stuff. You know what? Fuck it, we're doing that right now. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Now that means that I do want to finish up with the crafters in that case before the gatherers. But anyways, not this guy, there we go. If you're here to talk with the captain, he's... Oh, you're here to speak with me? Well, yeah, what's your problem with Alamegans, huh? Why don't we like them? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Every time we try to reach out to them, how are we repaid? With hostility. Take the tea party Captain Gerhard arranged for us, for example. We attended hoping to turn over a new leaf. They, however, clearly came for different reasons entirely, because the moment we sat down, they served us Alamegan tea. It seems they have gone from refusing to accept our culture to openly spurning it. Ugh, my apologies, but I would like to leave it at that, lest anger get the best of me. If you wish to know more, however, perhaps you should try speaking with one of the Alamegan recruits. Really? What's wrong with Alamegan tea? Like, can't you guys just share each other tea? Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Fuck your hostility. Fine. I'll speak with the Alamegans. We'll find out. Oh, look. Hi, Simi. Anyways. Oh, up here. I'll talk to you till way later. Alamegan soldier. Alright then. What are you looking at? Is there something you need? If not, I suggest you move along. I just want to know what's wrong with you and the adders. Those questions sound an awful lot like the ones Captain Gerard asked us yesterday. Is he the one that put you up to this? Every day we Alamegans bleed and fight and die to protect this country, and yet the Gridanians still regard us with the same suspicion and resentment that they do beastmen. Even so, we decided that the tea party Captain Gerard arranged was a good chance for us to establish some common ground with them and find a way to lay aside some of our differences. We thought serving Alamegan tea would be a good way to break the ice, but no! Our kind gesture was met only with disdainful stares! Well, no longer will we be made to feel worthless by the Gridanians. From now on, we'll have nothing to do with them. Okay, might want to lower your voice since you're in, Gridania. Well, that fucking sucks. Let's go back to Beaton. Ah, fuck, I couldn't take a teleporter. I'm gonna take a teleporter. Fuck running. Let's go to the plaza. Damn, just hostility around. I didn't think racial tensions would be the theme of the Carpenter's finale. Like, Jesus Christ, guys. And seriously, this is at a point where we're almost freeing Alamigo. You'd think they'd have gotten along by now, but I guess not. What did they hear about the fucking, Bard side quest? Is it open knowledge now or something? Anyways. I see you have spoken with some of Gerard's newest recruits. Do you have any idea on how we might put an end to that feud? A striking dummy should do the trick. A Far Eastern-style tea party should end the bickering. A matching set of furniture should bring them together. I guess a far... I'm just gonna cheat real quick. Hold on. What am I actually supposed to make? A tea house bench. Yeah, maybe they could drink tea to an entirely different culture. A Far Eastern-themed tea party. That just might work. No one would feel as though they are being snubbed, and the interesting setting might even provide them with a topic of conversation. You recall the tea house pictures of Kugane, do you not? Very good. I suggest you craft one. Alright. I guess he gave me one. Anyways. Get the fuck... I wish you would be barred from receiving the same fucking card every time. Oh. I gotta give this to Indigo. Looks like I already have one. Anyways. All materials necessary to construct a folding bench traditionally used in the Far East. Alright, let's bring that thing back up. The tea house bench. A folding bench commonly found in Far Eastern tea houses. Complete with a paper parasol to shield tea drinkers from the elements. Fascinating. Alright, let's do this. Oh, is he gonna craft it? I don't know. 165, yeah. And then up. Now we can do the quality stuff. Oop. Got him. That's how you do it, men. The tea house bench. This might be the first furniture ever made, even though it's not really, like, usable by us. Anyways, success is only possible if each of the members of the squad completely trust one another. Yeah, here, take this. What you want? Wow, it's a tiny-ass bench if he's looking at it that close. What's this? I've never seen anything like it. You are looking at a tea house bench, the quality and make of which is identical to those crafted by the master carpenters of the Far East. God, I cannot do an exact fucking Gordon Ramsay. I'm sorry, fellas. Now, Semi, what have you made for us? Oh? What have you made? allow me to present to you with this. Alright. Wish we had an actual cutscene showing this stuff like in Realm Reborn. This is the exact same thing as Vermillion crafted. What led you to decide upon a tea house bench? After speaking with the initiates, I surmise that both sides had attended the tea party hoping to reconcile their differences. Given the right environment, I reckon they still can. So I thought, why not hold a Far Eastern-style tea party? Not only would it provide them with a relaxed atmosphere, but it would give them a chance to bond over a culture that's different from their own. That you have begun taking the needs of the clients into consideration, and in doing so came to the same conclusion as Vermillion is evidence that you have matured as a carpenter. Well done. Now it is time to put your benches to the test. I would have the two of you take them to Apkalu Falls and set them up. Gerhard, gather your subordinates, Vermillion and Imi here. I will join you all shortly. Very well. Well, who's getting the Alamegans? I'm guessing Beaton is. Wait, I forget, is he? No, he's not Alamegan. That's right. I guess he's getting the Alamegans since he didn't tell us to do it. Apkalu Falls. Isn't that where the fuckers... Nope, that's where the summoner is. That's right. We could say hi to her real quick. Haha. No. Give me the Aetheryte, goddammit. There we go. Just take me here. We can do Leather Worker after this. And what else is available here? I think that's it. Because the botanists are in Edelshire right now. I hope this works. Well? Oh. Wait, just two soldiers? Were they the only ones having the problems? Welcome, everyone. Well, I know our last tea party was by no means a rousing success. I appreciate how willing most of you were to give this idea a second chance. It seems some of you felt that certain cultures were disrespected at our last get-together. For that, I apologize. Regardless of where you are from, I value and respect every one of you, as you should each other, for we are brothers and sisters in arms. Family, if you will. I hope that this gathering the craftsmen of the Carpenters Guild helped me organize will allow you to realize that. Now for the fun part. That's right, the fun part. Seriously, it's really just those two soldiers? I figured it was like at least two groups. Oh yeah, there they are. So, oh, I guess the tea's like on the bench with them. Alright. Ooh, Dongo! Give me the Dongo! I want the Dongo. She wants the Dongo. What do you think, everyone? Before you is an exact replica of a tea house in Kugane. Kugane, as in the far eastern port city? Well, I suppose these decorations do have a certain exotic charm. A Kugane-style tea party, huh? Everything looks so elegant. These furnishings are almost as beautiful as those found here in Gridania. Carpentry is culture, and culture is ever present in our lives. One can learn a great deal about a people simply by looking at their furniture. Sitting here upon these benches has made me realize there are many magnificent things in this vast world. In my narrow-mindedness, I nearly missed out on them. We should have taken the time to learn more about you and where you are from. We eat meals together, we fight together, and yet because of our reluctance to speak with you, we know almost nothing about you. For that, we are sorry. No, it is we who must apologize. While many of us consider Gridania to be a second home, there is a lot about your culture that we have yet to fully grasp. Bless you. Let us raise our cups and give a toast to the start of a new and beautiful friendship. Yay! Or something. I guess there are only 4 of them having problems. Even the teacups are, Hingashi. Hingun, that's it. They're Hingun. Well, that was pleasant, I suppose. Have you all been enjoying yourselves? Yes, it's been a long time since I talked so much or laughed so hard. I thought we had absolutely nothing in common, but I was mistaken. Indeed, the more we speak, the more I come to realize how alike we are. I'm glad we finally found a way to put our differences aside. Good. Remember, on the battlefield, it matters not where you are from, or where you were raised, only that you survive. For that, you will need to rely on each other. Never forget that. That's right. I would know. I fight with at least, like, 3 people every fucking hour in this game. On average, with all the grinding that I do. Anyways, we're done with carpentry! And I think this is the last actual job quest for these crafters. Sadly, but surely. Well done to both of you. While fulfilling the client's needs with great finesse is something I have come to expect of Vermillion, you surprised me, Semi. That you have the same idea as one of our guild's best artisans proves you are one step closer to becoming a full-fledged carpenter. Do not, however, mistake that to mean the items the 2 of you crafted are comparable quality. Even to the untrained eye, one is far superior to the other. Quality, however, is not everything. Your client has walked away feeling completely satisfied, and that is a tremendous accomplishment. Semi, if you continue to work hard, perhaps someday you will come to be as good as the talented man beside you. Thank you, sir. I shall remember this moment and continue honing my skills, that they might one day rival Vermillion's. Oh! I nearly forgot! If I may be so bold as to ask, sir, what is to become of our guild? Will we recover from debt any time soon? I beg your pardon? What debt? So long as we continue to receive commissions from the Order of the Twin Adder, we need not want for capital. But, sir, if not for the guild, why were you working yourself so hard? You wouldn't even stop to take meals. Ah, yes. I was temporarily overcome by a desperate need to reconnect with the wood. To achieve this, I began living as though with tree wood, taking in only sunlight and water. Bruh. I really need to stop jumping to conclusions. That's fucking weird, though, honestly. Hoshi? Stop! God damn it.
Man, you are very determined.
He's gonna reach the soundboard inside that soon enough. Hey! I take you back. Back, bunny boy. Back! That's what I thought. Now then. Oh, and Vermillion, please allow me to thank you once again. What's up? Have some potato.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's okay. While it was a misunderstanding on my part that led us to the Far East, I couldn't be happier with the result. I will be eternally grateful to you for seeing me through this journey and for all that you taught me. Though this particular adventure may be over, I have no doubts we will embark upon another together in the near future. Yeah, I can't wait to hear about it. Until then, I shall continue to practice, and practice some more. When you next see me, I may nearly be as good as you. Ha ha! Vermillion, your ability to inspire people never fails to astound me. It is in no small part thanks to you that Simi has grown as much as she has. Your talent and the love you hold for your craft is a rarity, even among the elite. I hope that you will continue to use both to serve men and women all across Eorzea. Yeah, well, when I get the job quests, maybe. Certainly provisions. Oh, yes. Hi, Simi. Go do good, I guess. There she runs. Look at all this materia I got. It's a lot of materia. Oh, what's this? Preparatory touch? What is this? Let's see. Increases quality at greater cost to durability. Oh, really? Increases inner quiet stack by 1. Oh, okay. Wow. It's a lot. I'll have to keep that one in mind. Well, that's it for a carpenter. Now how about some leather worker? We're in the area, might as well. I forgot to eat a food. It's fine. It's like, doesn't matter too much, honestly. Hey, any plans for Valentine's Day? I did suggest to Indigo that we go find a place where we can at least have an all-you-can-eat sushi. Preferably a tasty Japanese place, perhaps. But, honestly, we'll leave it up to her. How are you, Vanilla Lily Rose? Do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? Is my follow-up question. Adaloon! True to life. Adaloon is not yet ready to abandon her work.
I have exhausted every resource at my disposal, but I could find neither hide nor hair of the Dalmo mount. I hoped it would not come to this, but we have no choice but to fashion a new mount. As a precautionary measure, I have already decided on your next specimen, the majestic Gagana. Those gargantuan birds in Girabania? I never realized they were endangered. I do not speak of the common Gagana. What we seek is the three-feathered Gagana. They are quite rare and sought for use in fine goods. The population has dropped markedly over the years, and I don't sadly because single. Well, you can always eat chocolate, Vanilla Lily Rose. Celebrate your love for yourself. Or your work.
If it makes you feel better, International Singles Day is on the 15th.
Oh, hey, look, that's like 1 day away. What are you doing for Singles Day, perhaps? Why am I sounding so weird when I ask that? It wasn't intended. Anyways.
Unfortunately, this means I must again put the two of you in harm's way. If it means having him out for the exhibition, then we at least have to try. Gaganas live in the fringes, right? I'll go ahead to Castromorians and see if anyone knows where to find them. See you there, Vermillion.
Yeah, alright. I mean, you guys could honestly let me slay it. I'll be strong enough, but, like, not as a fucking leather worker. Anyways, Castromorians, huh? Let's go. I'm going to eat chocolate and then binge watch TV shows on Netflix.
Hell yeah.
Well, how exciting, Vanilla Lily Rose. I suggest, let's see. I was about to say BoJack Horseman, but that gets pretty sad. Try... What shows did I watch on Netflix? They're still there. What shows? Love, Death, and Robots is pretty good.
Maybe ask what kind of shows Lily Rose likes.
Oh, yeah. What kind of shows do you like, Vanilla Lily Rose? Hello, Indian.
I'm afraid we have a problem, Vermillion. I've spoken with everyone who would care to listen, but no one has seen a three-feathered Gagana here in quite some time.
Oh, shit!
It's as Miss Adaloon said, the plumage of the three-feathered Gagana is, or rather, was, highly sought for Girabanian finery.
I like superheroes. Marvel. Oh, Netflix. DC. Anime. There's plenty of anime on Netflix, don't you worry. Apothecary Diaries is a pretty good one. Indigo's been showing me that show, and I've been enjoying it. We watched that on Crunchyroll, but it's also on Netflix from what I remember seeing.
Only the first season.
Ah! There's more seasons on Crunchyroll. But if you only have Netflix, the first season still takes quite a bit of time to get through, and there's a lot of cool stuff that happens. So I suggest that one for anime. I wish the Marvel shows were still on Netflix, but now I don't know if they're on there anymore. I think they're all on Disney Plus now.
Also, I don't know what country Lily Rose lives in, so it doesn't guarantee what they have on what she has on her Netflix.
Oh, damn! I could have sworn there was an anime that I liked that was on Netflix, but now I can't remember.
Wonder Man just came out on Disney Plus.
That's true. Got to think of Netflix in particular, though.
Well, again, I don't know what country they're in, so it's hard to suggest Netflix.
That's fair. But they specifically said Netflix.
Yeah.
Well, anyways. Also, I think most DC shows, they might be on Netflix where they're at, where she's at, but I remember a lot of DC shows being on HBO Plus, I think. Was it?
HBO Max?
Max, yeah. God damn it. Too many streaming services.
As far as the states are concerned, yes.
Vanilla Lily Rose is not sure.
It's as Miss Adaloon said.
Oh, wait. Stop for you. Yep, I read that. Sorry.
Before the calamity, when Dalamud slowly began its descent, they say the public grew panicked. Believing the world might come to an end, people began squandering their money on things they normally couldn't afford. Clothing made from the three-feathered Gagana was desired above all.
There isn't a lot of anime on Netflix in Iceland. Ah, shit. That sucks.
Demand declined after the calamity, but it was too late. They never recovered from the overhunting. Mr. Adloon was counting on us to find one for the exhibition. I don't want to return to her empty-handed.
Let's see. Let's see what. So why do they hunt for the three-feathered Gagana?
Their feathers have a lustrous sheen unique to the three-feathered Gagana. Other than that, I bet most people couldn't tell the difference between... Wait! That's it!
Mr. Pseudonymous. Mr. Pseudonymous. VPN? Oh, what you mean? Like... Oh! Suggesting to use a VPN for Vanilla Lily Rose. Yeah, that might help a little bit if you can afford to get a method for that.
While it's true the three-feathered Gagana was valued for the sheen of its feathers, the greater distinction between it and other Gagana lies in the distribution of feathers on its body. Do you think if we found a normal Gagana, you could change the arrangement of its feathers? It will be difficult with only books for reference, but I'm certain a leatherworker of your caliber could do it.
I can give it a try. That sounds rather silly. Contrained, are you guys going to do the Valentine event together? Do you want to do it together, honey?
I mean, I guess.
We'll give it a try, Vanilla Lily Rose, but if not, well, we can always do it separately. That's perfectly okay.
Then there's still hope for the exhibition. Miss Adaloon was lucky to find a leatherworker like you to help us. But if we're going to make a convincing mount, we'll need a good mannequin. And I've never seen a Gagana in person before. Let's see if we can find some. I heard the nest around Virjala.
Also, welcome, Mr. Pseudonymous. I hope you've been enjoying the streams. I see it's your first time chatting. Yeah, that is alright. Just got curious. No worries. Are you doing the event as well? I think all that's available in this event is clothing and some furniture. Now let's see here. Ah, jeez. A real corner in the canyon, isn't it? Yeah, I like background noise while working. Oh yeah, that always helps. I know that Indigo also likes background noise while she's trying to sleep. And sometimes I'm hit or miss, but I typically need some silence. And my bunny is chewing on a box! Hoshi, will you just fuck off? I'll put something there. Next time I do that, I'm gonna take a small break in here. He hasn't even moved to... Nope, he moved. Okay. Owning bunnies is not all calm potatoes, fellas. Now then. I'll be doing it this weekend. Like it has fun minigame. Oh, cool. I like minigames. I distract myself too much with their silence. Not that I wouldn't, anyway, but it's worse. It can get pretty nerve-wracking in silence sometimes, it's true. Especially like when the AC goes off at my workplace. Well, anyways.
I never realized that Gagana was such a beautiful and majestic bird. If it's alright with you, I'd like to observe them for just a while longer.
I guess. Take it from me, though, kid. They're pretty aggressive and they suck. Like, that thing's just gonna pick a fight for me if I get anywhere close. Eh! Hey, he's actually looking at a real Gagana right there. That's kind of funny.
I think I'll be ready to head back. Our Gagana mount is going to be great. At least, I hope it is. Can I ask you a question? I know Miss Adaloon means well and all, but Marmaduke was absolutely furious. If other people are just as angry, maybe we shouldn't be making another mount. What do you think?
I think it'll be fine. We've come too far to run away now. Look, kiddo, I'll make it right. Just trust me on this.
You're right. It's true we've had a few setbacks, but Miss Adaloon is counting on us. And if I'm going to be a real taxidermist someday, I have to do everything I can to make this one perfect. Let's head back to Gridania. She'll want to know what we have planned.
Sure, alright. Oh yeah, I just gotta teleport. Fair enough, let's do that. Anyways, here we are. Going to Miss Adaloon.
At last you are returned, and with an area scratch. Indian has told me everything. A pity you were unable to find a true three-feathered Gagana. I knew sights of the bird had grown scarce over the years, but I never imagined the situation was so dire. Your plan is to recreate the three-feathered Gagana using the pelt of a normal one, is that right?
Yeah.
This is no small task you place upon yourself. With the exhibition fast approaching, we can afford no mistakes. If all goes as planned, this will be your final task for me. All the more reason I shall accept nothing short of perfection. Though I loathe being made to wait, I will make an exception for this. Handle the pet with care and do not give it to 71 until you are absolutely satisfied with your work. If anything should happen to it, inform me immediately that I might procure another.
Okay, sure. Anyways. Back to class. Large Gagana cape. A Gagana hide expertly trimmed and prepared for stuffing. Well, here's the luxurious skin of an exotic Gagana. Let's do it, as usual. Up. And this. $165. 2 more ought to be enough. There we are. Ah, fuck, wait a minute, whoops. That was stupid of me. My finger didn't quite hit the control button. Yes, another Gagana pelt. I want to hear it. This can fuck off because it's worthless. Anyways. No, no, no. Alright, let's try that again. Oh. Don't want to miss out on a nice precise touch. Alright, I only got to do this 4 times. Oh, sweet. Didn't even need to use Master's Mend. Yes, I had to look at it. Anyways, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, Inyan.
Have you finished yet? I just know this Gagana is going to look great.
Yes, yes, have a large Gagana cape. Very high quality one, if I do say so myself. Well?
This is incredible! It's the spitting image of a 3-feathered Gagana! I can already picture the looks on people's faces when they see my mannequin dressed with this. It's going to be our finest mount yet. The placement of plumage on this pelt is immaculate. Well done, number 72. Now I must be off to the amphitheater. I have posted flyers all about Gridania to ensure our desired audience is in attendance. Everything must be ready for his arrival. Be careful with that pelt number 72. And remember, nothing less than perfection will suffice. Yes, ma'am. Man, even after all that, I could have been thanked a little bit. Well, let's see how they like it. The color's kind of different, I think. Maybe? Well, that's a lot more than 3 feathers. Hello, Mava. I think that's your name. I have to remember. I was hoping people would be excited to see our mount up there, but they actually seem kind of bad. We worked so hard on it, though. I'm sure Miss Adaloon can make them understand. Yeah, she's got away with the words sometimes. Oh no, it's that guy! Well, well, well. What do you want? Just when I had thought Gridania had reclaimed some modicum of decency. You will suspend this farce of an exhibition at once! I'm just happy I'm more than halfway done this work class thingy. Down to just the tedious writing part. You go get him, Mr. Pseudonymous. I believe in you. Silence! I want to hear no more of your fabricated tales of the elementals. Oh! Uh-oh. Our work is not a mockery of these animals, but a tribute to their majesty. If you would cease your blustering for only a moment, I will explain to you and the good people here in attendance why. Pseudo-prob easier. Alright, no worries. I shall refer to you as Pseudo. Ahem. Thank you for gathering here today. I wish to speak with you regarding... Fuck, I skipped that. Sorry about that, fellas. Guarding the Gagana, a rare breed highly valued by the people of Gir-Abania. Before the calamity as Dalamud began its bountiful descent, demand for this bird's plumage would see its population drop substantially. Its natural habitat has undergone drastic change since then. So much so, some believe there may be none left. The doll mill which once stood outside the Leatherworkers Guild represented a species that also struggles with a declining population. As the environment continues to undergo radical changes, these innocent creatures and countless others will be pushed to the brink of extinction. We obviously cannot bend the laws of nature to return the world to what it once was, but we can still do our part to preserve their homes and what few of them remain. We must also show restraint in our hunting, lest their peers become endangered as well. Take, for example, this jacket crafted from dollmill hide. Demand for its leather has grown noticeably of late. What do you suppose will happen as more hunters are drawn to the Sea of Clouds? Seeing only the products born of their hides, it is far too easy to forget the sacrifice of these animals. We must protect them as we do the balance of life here in the Twelves Wood. To do otherwise would be a grievous squandering of resources. You're one to talk. What is this display other than a waste of skin? You claim it has an educational purpose, but one could simply read a book. And you have read such a book? I should hope you have, and that you are highly knowledgeable as a result, given that you wear clothing made from their hides. Well, What about you? Do you know anything of Dalmas or Garganas? These people have a right to know what is happening to the world outside of Gridania, to know the cost of the goods they would otherwise take for granted. Oh, it's Giva, my bad. Here, Marmaduke, perhaps now you would be willing to consider the merit of Adaloon's work. These mounts are not meant to offend anyone. They are a lasting reminder of the lives sacrificed for the clothing on our backs, and a tool to arouse interest in the study of animals so many would otherwise ignore. You might think these specimens a grim reflection of their living counterparts, but they preserve a truth that mere words cannot express. Surely you understand the virtue in that. Ah! More than you realize, for it is my duty, nay, my privilege, to hearken to the elementals and bear witness to such truths, that we might maintain the delicate balance of life here in the Shroud. I see now you wish only to share with these people knowledge I have long taken for granted. I would ask your forgiveness for my recent wrongdoings. The 12s had suffered greatly in the calamity, and in the years since, it has only grown weaker. The sight of your mounts was more than I could bear. But through the sacrifice of these few, countless more may be saved. If your creation served to bring these good people wisdom, and instill in them a greater respect for the blessed creatures of this land, then I will condemn them no longer. Then I will carry on, for it is my duty to illuminate the dark with the light of knowledge. Alright. Yes, take a look at this Gagana. I know, isn't it beautiful and all that? Before I continue, I must first give thanks to the two skilled artisans who made this possible. My darling assistants, the aspiring taxidermist, who pieced together this splendid Gagana mount, and the gifted leather worker, who prepared both the jacket and Gagana's pelt. Yay! Woo! Oh, sweet. Some thanks! That's nice to receive. Take a bow, kid. You helped. There you go. Perfect. Wow, that was like the perfect thing to say for once. And lessons about Gaganas. Incredible. Incredible. Anyways, I think we have to talk to Inyan to finish this. Oh, after this, I guess. And then I gotta do something real quick. It has been far too long since I lectured before an audience so large. I hope I didn't bore them. You were perfect, Miss Adaloon! They were hanging on your every word! And did you see how everyone was admiring the Gagana mount? Today was a great day! Indeed it was. A great many people learned a valuable lesson, thanks in no small part to the two of you. And with that, I do believe my work here is done. Inyan, Vermillion, you have my sincerest thanks. Damn, she referred us by our names! Come now, you two, and my assistants are deserving of praise. I will not hesitate to give it. Even I have to admit that Gagana mount was quite impressive. It's not often the amphitheater draws a crowd like that. Between that and the lecture, I'd say the exhibition was a resounding success. Ah, pshaw, I made more impressive. Thanks for the compliment, but building the mannequin was the easy part. Vermillion's the one who made the incredible cape to dress it. He's been like a big brother looking out for me every step of the way. Now that we've finished, though, I think I'll stay in Gridania a while longer. There's still a lot I need to learn about leatherworking, and I have plenty left to share about making animal mounts. Well, well, looks like I have a new recruit. Don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're a friend of Vermillion's either. Rather the contrary. Oh! Wait, you're the Grandmaster? I thought you were just a friend of his. I admit I was doubtful of your abilities as a leather worker, but I am grateful to have been proven wrong. Thanks to you, I have touched the hearts and minds of a good many people here in Gridania. But this is only the beginning. When I publish the results of our work here, all corners of the realm shall know of the great naturalist Adaloon. Indeed, the shining star that is my career has only begun to shine. Yeah? Did I not tell you? Not long after I finished my lecture at the amphitheater, reservations for the next publication of Neorzia Geographic began to pour in. What's more, here are Marmaduke plans to speak with the Elder Seedseer to have my publication instated as a reference work for the Seedseer's Council. Well, hot dog. I left Marset to manage the better part of my research and writings, but this will require nothing short of my undivided attention. My work must be thorough and comprehensive. I foresee much traveling as well. Yes, across the whole of Eorzea, and then the world! Perhaps we will meet again on a distant shore. Should that day come, I would be honored to receive your assistance once more. Yeah, you'll have it. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, yes, yes. Bye, Adaloon. Nice knowing ya. Well, at least she was grateful in the end. That was rather nice. Oh. I guess now it's done. And we finished leather worker. Yeah, I guess these are all gonna level up to 71 now. Maybe mostly. Well, anyways. Where else is everything else? Finished leatherworker and carpenter, and I need to level up armor on its own. That's... Oh, and Garabania? Blacksmith? Huh. Oh yeah, guess I forgot about that. Oh, well, anyway. That's also in Garabania, I knew that. That's like at Rolger's Reach. Those are collectors. Calibarian. More donuts. Oh, yeah. Alchemist is in Thanaland. God, these guys are fucking everywhere, aren't they? And I believe Armorer will also be in Hingashi, so we'll save Weaver for last. For now, good old more donuts. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm glad I'm not the only one that calls it that. Fuck it, we'll do that in that case. But first, let me teleport, and then I just have to check on something real quick. I'll be right back.
And we're back. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Alright. Now we're in more donuts. We also like to say yams instead of yams. Several yams over there. Well, you still wouldn't be wrong, because there's more yams than yams in the distance. But, let's see if we can ship this guy with his girlfriend. Alright, Rolf, what do we got here? The way to a father's heart. Rolf is deep in thought. You recall Unzod's words about how Far Eastern cuisine developed without outside influence. From the moment he uttered them, they've been tugging in my mind. I've given the claim much thought, and I find myself disinclined to agree. And the basis for this is the very first Far Eastern dish I ever had, which Anzu made for me. Cole is the one I haven't leveled yet. Oh, crafter quests. But I do need to get them from 90 to 100, so I'll be ready for next expand. You never know, it might get announced here pretty soon. I'm still waiting for fucking Beastmaster, god fucking damn it. Anyways, which Anzu made for me. Sukiyaki, it's called. And it's a hearty dish of meat and vegetables, simmered in a shallow pot. The moment I tasted it, I was overcome with a sense of nostalgia. Like many Alamegans, I'm a war orphan. I left my homeland when I was little and remember nothing of my time there. Nothing at all. Save for the taste of a certain hearty stew, and Anzu's sukiyaki was exactly like it. The similarity can't be a mere coincidence. Nay, there has to be a connection between Far Eastern and Alamegan cuisine. If I can just prove it, Anzu's father might be moved to reconsider our union. There's no guarantee, of course, but for the my Anzu, it's worth a try. Now, as you can see, I'm an adventurer again, free to go wherever I want, whenever I want. And I intend to go to a village in the peaks called Alagiri. In former times, it thrived as a trading hub with the east. There, I'm going to track down the stew of my memory and try to learn whether Alamigo might have shared a culinary history with the Far East. You've already journeyed to the other side of the world for me, and I can't rightly ask any more of you. But if you're still willing to help me, then please come to Alagiri. I don't need... Okay, let's see. I'll be ready for that. I'm calling a scholar rework. Yeah, they do tend to like reworking things. But if there was any rework they would provide, I would imagine they would also give Astro perhaps a mobility move of some sort. And maybe Scholar as well, because, well, let's be real. White Mage and Sage very much have very good mobility moves. Astro has a mobility... Wait, which mobility does Astro have again? Light speed. Ow! Wait, shit, I need to look that up. Hold up. Aha! Yeah, light speed. This is just a cast time reduction. And they have 2 charges of it. Now, light speed doesn't affect mobility. It's just, it just makes cast time rather immediate. You can instant move. Hold up. Oh, that's what you mean, cast and move. I was referring to, like, a weird dash, because even the Sage has, like... Okay, stop, jeez. There, happy game? Because at least even Scholar has that weird, like, give everyone extra speed boost move. That's what I meant by mobility, to, like, a dash. I should have called it a dash, but I see what you're talking about now. Scholar has battle sprint? Yes. Yes, they do. Alright, let me see here. Culinarian! Just a mix-up in my translation. I apologize. To Alagiri. Yes, yes, I have tons of... Look at this. I'm at least middle class. Take a bite of some potato. Well, anyways. Hiya, Rolf! You came! Thank the gods! I thought the fiends in the area were fierce, but the people here might be even fiercer. But I'm ready to face them now that you're here. I can't thank you enough. Let's split up and ask the villagers about the stew. We'll meet again here when we're done. I'd argue that it's still good for Astro since they can plan better where to be. White Mage still has to hardcast, so they need the dash or gotta plan slide casts. That's true. The best they have is that peace of mind move, whatever it's called. Clear Mind, I think? You know what I mean. That just shortens casting time. Which, granted, makes the slide casting more common, but I see what you mean. Ah, fuck, they're right together. Look at that. Wait a minute. Ah, I see. Okay. Stew? Does it look like I know anything about women stews? I just eat whatever the hell's put in front of me! Alright, jeez, fuck off. Okay. Fuck. Christ. God damn, bro. Don't care much for stew, sorry. If you ask me, the only way to cook meat is to roast it into a crisp. Crispy meat is pretty good. Especially when it's, crispy on the tips. How about you? Meat and vegetables simmered in a shallow pot. What you describe sounds a lot like buckler stew, a traditional Alamegan dish. It was born when soldiers in the field took to using the bucklers in place of pots, cooking meat in them with wine and various seasonings. It was popular in the past, but under Imperial rule, it became a rare indulgence. Bro, that actually sounds pretty cool, not gonna lie. Anyways. Presence of mind, yeah, only 20%, at least level 100, gives you Glare 4, which is also instant, so semi-mobility friendly. That's right, I have a personal account, and I'm just recalling that instant Glare 4 stuff. Can't you only cast it like once or twice? I had no luck, Vermillion. No one I spoke with knew anything about my stew. What about Buckler Stew? I heard about that. Buckler Stew, yes, that was its name! Damn, but even your investigative skills are first-rate. I'm happy to say, though, that my own inquiries weren't completely fruitless either. I managed to track down a fellow who's versed in history. Let's go and ask him what he knows about trade between Alamigo and Doma. 3 times triggers with palm. Ah, yes, yes. I remember now. Excuse me. I'm just looking forward to the new jobs added. I personally want a sort of chemical healer, but we're not going to get that in the next expansion. What did I suggest? I'm trying to remember, sorry. If they were doing a physical ranger and a tank, I've suggested possibly a gambler with darts, or even if, I know we have Astro, but throwing cards would also be acceptable. With interesting slot mechanics, possibly, for maximizing damage and buffing the party, as gambler, and some dice attacks. Might be kind of cool. And tank. I had one idea, but I don't quite remember. But I do also remember a second tank idea where they could just make berserkers or barbarians a thing with 2 twin axes. Rather than to make it separate enough from the warrior, my idea for a barbarian would be to have battle speed increase the more they fought. So, as long as they're still constantly fighting and pulling wall to wall, their action speeds would stay boosted while they completely successfully do their combos. Whips could be cool. See, I'm theorizing that whips are going to be the Beastmaster's weapon. Because I also figured out crossbows could also be the Beastmaster's weapon, but I'm kind of on the fence about crossbows being a weapon, since that's already represented in the limit breaks that physical rangers have. Let's see. Yeah, I'm assuming it's going to be DPS. I know we aren't getting another healer. Yeah, I wish... I used to try to convince and cope with an Azure Guardian that we could one day just have a tank and a healer and no DPS for the next 6 spec, but I don't think that's really going to happen, unfortunately. If it did, though... My buddies have the zoomies. I don't know if you fellas hear that. If it did, though... Oh, fuck, ad break. We're going to have to wait a second. Helmeted History Lover, what do you have to say? Oh, I do know some things about our nation's history, owing to my time working at the Royal Palace. What is it that you wish to know? What about Buckler Stew? 'Tis true Alamigo traded with nations to the east prior to Imperial rule, but as far as I'm aware, this extended only as far as the Near East, to Razatan. Ah, fuck. So, there was no contact between us and Doma? None at all? No, even if it isn't direct, there has to be some sort of connection.
For example, Ratatan could have been a waypoint for the dish. But if I want to verify this, I'm going to have to go all the way over there. Perhaps you needn't go so far, for there's a Harnish fellow among us who came to Eorzea years ago. You could try asking him first. I saw him heading outside the village a short while ago. Elderly as he is, he can't have gone far. Thank you! Vermillion, let's go and look for this man! Alright. Go and look for this man we shall. Am I Ruby Carbuncle? Fly, fly away. Ah, yes. So gorgeous. What are you chewing? I hear my bunnies chewing on something. Well, at least they're not chewing on anything too important. Wait, I heard something just now. Are you under the fucking couch? Hold on, fellas, I'll be right back. Now you listen to me, Hoshi Mochi. Macchiato, get out of the way. Don't guard your boyfriend. Hey. 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 Wait, what the hell is... What is this you're chewing? I have no idea what this is. Huh. What is this thing? Well, whatever it is, it's fucking gone. That's what it is. Well, Hoshi, I hope you're proud of yourself. Because you destroyed a mystery object. This guy needs some attention. Well, guess what? I'll give you attention. And you, Macchiato. I know your nefarious deals. You're here to distract me, so that I won't capture your boyfriend. And give him many smooches. And onto the couch you go. Yeah. I love you. I love you, Hoshi Mochi. 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 I give Hoshi Mochi hugs and kisses. My little bunny boo. Now give me a kiss. Kiss my nose. I'll chin you good. How about that? Chin. Get chinned. Good boy. Mwah. Now stop chewing on things. Except, hey, don't you thump at me, sir. Tickle, tickle. That crazy boy. Anyways, I'm back. Sorry about that. Sometimes I get too sus when my bunnies are chewing on something that doesn't sound like hay. Anyway, like I was saying, Pseudo. Yeah, I do cope that one day if they added a tank and a healer together, it would be a barbarian with twin axes, with a sort of action speed increase on successful combo mechanic. And they should just copy-paste the ninja for a chemist healer so that you can mix shit with a Mudra-like mixing ability. And they would be equipped with, they did once, Heaven's Word had a tank healer in DPS. Oh, yes, yes. Dark Knight with the barriers and all that, I think. Well, also, when Heaven's Word was out, Paladin was more supportive, I remember your Guardian telling me. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what's stopping them. I know the name is too similar to Alchemist, but if they made a chemist healer, they could easily just borrow the bomb lobbing weapon from Final Fantasy XII and make that the ranged spell attacking weapon. But yeah, just make a ninja, except it's a healer with the mix ability. Dark Knight had no barriers, then they had massive self-sustain. Fair enough. That's right, you don't even get that ability till Shadowbringers, I think. There's no sign of them. Ah! Help! Somebody! Oh, shite! He's in trouble! Well, I know you're gonna rescue him, because I'm a fucking culinarian. I'm gonna smack that fucking Katey over there with my fry pan. Oh, fuck, he's coming right at me. Ah! Okay, that I got a clip. Hold on. Well, anyways. Are these bits? Oh, no, they're keykerns. Okay. I thought they were Magitech bits for a second. Nope, keykerns. I hear you, you goddamn rabbit.
Well, anyways, the flesh-eating keykerns. Still got it. What little I had, at any rate. Would have been a stroll through the woods for you, but I can't let you do all that work. You've done more than your fair share already. Besides, I wanted to show that I'm not completely hopeless. Good job, man. I owe you my life. I was so focused on my harvesting, I didn't notice the keycon coming. You look a mite pale, lad. Are you hurt? Just my bones and organs. I'm already on the mend, I assure you. Yeah, Dark Arts was their bread and butter. Land Abyssal Drain wasn't an OG CD, so you spammed Dark Arts Abyssal and it was a treat to see 8 hit points fall and shoot back up. It was harder magic point management too. Hello, Hobbs VT. I assume that's a lurk, and I appreciate you. That's funny, because I was under the impression the warrior was the one that survived with the sustained hit point gathering. Just my bones. Oh yeah, okay, I've read that. More importantly, I take it you're the gentleman who came from Radzatan. I'm sorry if this seems sudden, but while you were still there, did you ever hear about a dish called buckler stew? Hear about it? I love this stuff. Ever since traders brought it over from Alamigo, it's been an enduring favorite in my homeland. As a matter of fact, it's the reason I came to be here, though I won't bore you with the details. Warriors now, but original Dark Knight was the king of self-healing. Now Dark is hard as tank to keep alive. Yeah, that's true, that's fair. Dark Knight just kind of does their thing in time's barriers. What do you want, the Hoshimochi? Oh, no wait, it's the macchiato. What do you want? You want pets? My bunny is pawing my leg from beneath my desk. But the dark burst be burstin'. It's true, I love that fucking whatever the move is called. Spin, you spin in the air and slam in the earth. So it was introduced to Radzatan after all. Tell me, do you know if Buckler Stew also made its way to Doma? That it did, and it's a tale all know well. A Doman merchant journeyed to Radzatan to buy spices, you see, and chanced to sample the stew. It was love at first sight. So enamored was he of it, he decided to open a restaurant back at home and started buying up all the shallow pots he could find. Alas, these pots proved too heavy to take back, and he left them all at the pier and said that he'd make do with spades. Spades, you say? The name Sukiyaki can be translated as spade grill, and it's said to come from the fact that you grill the meat on a spade. Ah, I knew there was a connection. Sukiyaki, so that's what they call it. Well, by whatever name it's known, all this talk has given me a fierce hunger for it. There's not for it but to make some right now. You're going to make buckler stew? Would you mind teaching me the recipe, and tell me more about its spread to the Far East? Oh, you indulgent old man with your company. Well, if you insist, who am I to argue? Come along then, and I'll tell you whatever you want to know. I love all the different bows in the game. I can't take it from here, Vermillion. Leave the learning to me. I'll join you back at Revenant's Toll when I'm done. Thanks again for all your help. Yeah, you're welcome. I want some buckler stew, please. You have a buckler to use, right? Well, I think he had a tiny one on his back, actually. Well, whatever. Let's get out of here before I attract another monster. Still weird that Mordona's in the other category with, like, one other place. That I forgot for some reason. Potato. Oh, yeah. This will make it easier. Ah! It's so sparkly. Well, well, look who's dressed up like a chef again. Ah, Vermillion, perfect timing. I've just returned myself with the recipe for buckler stew freshly etched into my noggin. I begged Miss Rowena for the use of my old kitchen, and surprisingly she allowed it. 12 bless her. With that, I can set about making the buckler stew in order to win Anzu's hot-father over. Here, I have one last favor to ask of you, my friend. I need you to prepare a serving of Doman Sukiyaki.
It's a relatively simple affair. You take meat and vegetables and simmer them in a broth of dashi and Far Eastern condiments. Though I needn't remind you that Far Eastern cuisine can be deceptive in its simplicity. Anyway, there's all the ingredients you need, and Poppin has more set aside. Alright, let's make some delicious sukiyaki. My future with Anzu and as a culinarian both ride on our success. Please make me the best Doman sukiyaki you can. Alright. Alright, we'll do that. Ahem. There we go. First, we have sukiyaki ingredients. All the ingredients necessary to create the supposedly traditional Far Eastern specialty, sukiyaki. Cook. Prep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Oh, sweet. And this. Oh. Ah. I wonder if Beer Got's blessing will complete it. Yeah, baby. Easy as pie. Way easier than that stupid shit I had to do for fucking heaven's word. Still salty about that. Anyways, Ralph. Making the buckler stew is strangely comforting. The sight, the smell, even the sound, they take me back to bygone days. But to get back to the present day, how's the Doman Sukiyaki coming along? There you go, Doman Sukiyaki. Originally introduced to Doma by Alamegan merchants, sukiyaki is a popular dish that consists of thinly sliced meat and vegetables cooked in sweet and savory soy-based sauce. Fuck, that sounds good. Now I want some of that. Here you go. Well, a mere waft is enough to tell me the sukiyaki is in a class of its own, and my buckler stew's as ready as it'll ever be. Come, let's serve them to Anzu and her father on the terrace. How'd you even get them to sit? Or at least, how'd you get her father to sit down? That's impressive enough knowing what happened. Is this a joke? In our culture, sukiyaki is served only between family and dear friends. You are neither. If you think this will win my favor, you are sadly mistaken. No, please, allow me to explain. Vermillion made the sukiyaki, while I made a different type of stew. Different, I say, however. Yeah, this fucking guy's just a prick. I gotta be real with you. Oh, I like the star cuts. What is this? It resembles sukiyaki, yet it appears not to be Far Eastern. That's because it's a traditional Alamegan stew. If it please you, please sample and compare it with the sukiyaki. Huh? An Alamegan stew, you say? I know not what you are playing at, but... But the aroma is undeniably appetizing. Oh, very well. All right. Oh, by the kami! Not only do they look alike, they also taste alike. But the ingredients, they are different, are they not? You're right, Father. There may be subtle differences, but no matter how you look at it, this stew is sukiyaki. What is the meaning of this? Did sukiyaki somehow find its way to Alamiko? No, Zan-san. It's the opposite. It's the Alamegan dish, buckler stew, that found its way to the Far East and eventually became sukiyaki. Oh! Though Alamiko and Doma had no common history, they had a common trading partner in the Near East. Originating in my homeland, buckler stew first crossed the seas to Ratatan. From there, it crossed the seas once more to Doma, where it was recreated using local ingredients to become sukiyaki. It must be noted that this took place at a relatively recent period in Doma's long history. Up to that point, meat was predominantly grilled to harness their natural flavors, or minced and used in dumplings. While stews weren't uncommon, they were reserved mainly for seafood, but with sukiyaki's arrival, new possibilities blossomed for meat dishes. Father, you told me that Far Eastern cuisine owes its greatness to the fact that it developed free of outside influence, but it owes its greatness no less to what it adopted from other cultures. Why are you still standing there? Sit down and join us ere the food gets cold. Nice job, Rolf. Don't mind if I do. Man got humbled and respected him for it. Good. I mean, I guess it's good. Yep, it was this big. Oh, I wonder what that... Oh, it's a lantern. I thought it was wine or something. I don't know how I'll ever repay you, Vermillion. Thanks to you, I've managed to do the impossible and win over Unzan. He finally approves of me and Anzu, and we plan to be bonded at the earliest opportunity. I'm going to resume my post at the cafe, serving Far Eastern dishes, of course, and hang up my adventurer's hat for good. I suppose you'll continue both adventuring and cooking, and I don't doubt you'll keep on succeeding in both. But no matter how high you climb or how far you roam, know that you're always welcome here. It's nice to hear. Take care, Rolf. Guess I didn't have to go to the Bismarck to talk to the Guildmaster for that. And that's it for Culinarian. Well then, I wonder what we should do next. Yeah, why not Blacksmith? That's an Ulda, right? Nope, fuck, that's Lenosha. Shit, what's an Ulda? Alchemist? Yeah, it's Alchemist. Okay, we'll do Alchemist next. We'll save Limsa for last. Second last, excuse me, besides Hingashi. Just so we can talk to the Marauders for provisions for armor. Anyways, let's finish up this side quest. For... Shit, hold on a second. There we go. I figured it was this half... Fine, jeez. I'll do it over here. For the Alchemist. Hello again, Papa Cooley. A love beyond lifetimes. Papa Cooley appears to be greatly disappointed. Forgive me, Vermillion. I failed all of you, and so Bert has made his escape. By the time Ciceruca arrived with the brass blades and we entered the warehouse, he was already gone. We kept watch and shifts after that, but he did not return. No doubt he was onto us. But the more we learn of our prey, the more likely we are to succeed in our hunt. Ciceruca found a woman in the employ of Ansobert, an attendant. We've gotten word she is out to the market as we speak. Come with us. We mean to search for this attendant at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Yeah, some characters' voices I forget, so sorry ahead of time once again, fellas. Anyways. Ansobert's lady attendant! Yeah, well, if it isn't Heartsore Handmaiden. Hey, you! Yes, that is correct. I am in the employ of the merchant Ansobert. May I inquire as to what business this is about? We've reason to believe your master is involved in a murder. Tell us, have you noticed anything strange about him, or his estate of late? Master Ansobert? Well, now that you mention it, there was another young lady who began work as his attendant around the same time as myself, but one day, with not word of any sort, she simply up and vanished. I never saw her come to work again after that. Master Ansobert claimed she was stealing valuables from his home, and that he had no choice but to discharge her. But I grew to know her in the time we spent together. She never would have done such a thing. I came to hear a rumor not long after. People say that Master Ansobert only hires as his attendants women of humble means. And I confess, at times I find his gazes quite discomforting.
It's all right. You're safe now. But I must ask, will you come with us to Erlig's burial chamber? There is something we need to know, and only you can tell us.
If it will in some way help you to learn what happened to that girl, then yes, I will follow wherever you ask.
That's good. Thank you for the cooperation. And we'll keep you safe, don't you worry. Now then. Spoink, boing, twang. We go this way. I'm glad this place is right next to the Thaumaturgy's Guild. Ugh, the walks. Am I right, fellas? Boing, twang. Hello again.
Yes, it is her.
Oops, the girl, blah, blah, blah.
We must capture Ansobert before he harms anyone else. I'm sorry, I know this is not an easy time, but I must ask, where is he now? I know only that some dealings with a new client had taken him to Revenant's Toll.
God damn it, I was just there. Fuck. Then let's make for Revenant's Toll. The hunt is on again. Ciceruca gonna talk it? That's fine, whatever. Ah! To more donuts once again. Oh, he's right next to the culinarian. I mean, well, horizontally speaking, at least. Looks like he's on the ground floor, though. Ha! Aha! Oh, it's just these two. Alright. Wait, is he there? Hold on. I figure on any of the splendors and I'll cut it off. Yeah, I'd like to see you try, tough guy. What is he like? Is that him? Okay, get the shit off. We don't need this. I don't see anyone named Ansobert, but, maybe he'll show up in a cutscene. He'll come here before long. We need only wait. Make ready to show Ansobert the vengeance of the dead. Alright, yep, cutscene time. Alright. Contribute. Nods. Oh, is that the guy? Oh, in the hells are you lot? We're here to ask about the corpse of a young lady known to have been in your employ. One of your lady attendants. I know nothing of such things, and resent the implication. I've no business with you, and you've none with me. We know you attacked our friend as well. The evidence all points to you. Confess now. The penalty you will pay will only grow if you don't. I told you, I know nothing of such things. I urge you to relent in this. A merchant such as myself has means of dealing with such harassment. Ah! Get over here. Pickaxes, guys, really? Do you now? Of what means are those? I'm eager to hear. Uh-oh. Well, if it isn't the bull. You! Impossible! You were stabbed through your very heart! Gridfar! You are well again! What sort of warrior do you take me for? I've spent years cheating death by sword and spell. Do you think some common blade in an alley would be the end of me? Now then, which of you was it? My sword left a nasty bite of its own. Let us have a look at those hands of yours. Well, it would seem you've left me with no recourse but to kill you all! Send these fools to meet their maker! Did you hear him? That's Grinfar, the Bronze Bull! He's a bleeding legend of the Colosseum, up there with the likes of the L5 Phoenix! You're not paying us enough for this, merchant! If you have a fight with the Bronze Bull, that fight is yours alone! I thought my past behind me, but perhaps I am not behind it. No matter. What say you, then, Ansibert? Are you prepared to confess your crimes? Ah! Ah! The girl! It was her fault. She forgot her station. The debt she owed me for taking her in. She had no right to refuse me! In the end, I forced myself upon her, but to no avail. She swore she would tell all of Ulda my improprieties. Bro! That she would tarnish my reputation, ruin me! I cannot abide that, so I silenced her.
Holy shit, put this guy to the guillotine, dude.
We are not here to judge you for your crimes. That task will fall to others. We are here for Heartstrike. You have it still, yes? Surrender it.
Just like that? Okay, thanks. We'll take him back to Ulda and the Brass Blades. And fear not, should we come under attack and he die along the way, well, we'll be sure he receives a proper burial. Ha! Oh! Wait, why am I looking at him immediately at the guy? I'm with him on that. Fuck it. Kill him. Fucking kill this fucking rapist, man. Serial killer, literally.
So, this is the true Heartstrike. And the blade I stole was nothing more than a fake. Now we must find a way to release Nilfresny from the curse that binds him. Is the sword fucking invisible by any chance? 'Cause it sure seems like it is. We should show it to Severian. There are rumors he's dabbled in raising the dead before. Oh, I was there, trust me. Perhaps he knows something we do not. Okay, yeah, like I said, I was there when he did it. Well, anyways, you think those guys, those mercs would at least recognize the fucking Warrior of Light who's way scarier than the bronze fucking bull, let's be real. Back to Ulda we go. Never mind that. Oh, fuck. Hold on a second. My bad, fellas. When I hit exit, I tried to exit a menu, not teleport. Well, anyways. To the Alchemist Guild. What do I have to make, like, a fucking, antidote for what Heartstrike does, I'm guessing? I mean, I know it can cheat. Fuck it, we'll just talk to him. Ahem. Alright, here we go again. Hey, Severian, we need your help. Huh? Oh, hey, you guys are here. We must find a way to break the curse of this blade. Huh? It's Heartstrike? That's not a blade, that's a fucking knife. What do you mean? Well, what a most pleasant surprise. I heard a horde approaching and thought I'd be inconvenienced by some daft clientele. Ah, now this is a rare treat indeed. A Heartstrike, I presume? How foolish Lord R.E.P.O must be felt when he realized his blade was false and R.E.P.O's was genuine, and now he too see it for what it truly is. Heartstrike is not and never was a blade with the glorious power to turn death to life. It is and ever was a blade with the hellish power to turn death to undeath. It is, in all ways, a tool of the most detestable of those who practice the dark arts. When the blade punctures the flesh of the dead, the magic contained within this jewel mere commands to action the deathly forces that grip a corpse. And yet, behold the other side! There is no such jewel embedded here. I would hazard it was dislodged at some point in all the exchanging of hands and violent stabbing this weapon has seen over the years. Without the stone, there is not enough power to fully render death to undeath. By that grace alone do Nilfresny and the young lady continue to lie in their perfectly preserved state. Had both stones remained, they would have risen as monsters, not as though they were known in life, and not truly living.
With the power it was still able to muster, Hot Strike simply fettered their spirits to their bodies. That, in turn, explains wondrously well why their flesh was never set to rot. Now, or at any point hence, the undoing of Hot Strike's magic will serve to unbind their spirits. Then, and only then, will they be free to return in peace to the ethereal realm. How? How do we undo what it has done? I dare say it is far more simple than you might imagine. You need only destroy the source of the magic. Stay your sword, fool! You will not break the magic by breaking the blade. We must obliterate Hot Strike and leave nary a trace of its physical existence. To that end, we require a powerful agent. An acid, a dissolvent of some sort. And that being the case, you have done yourself a great service in coming here. Such a concoction shall prove no feat at all for myself and my prodigious pupil here. Is that not right, pupil? I can make the acid, no problem. Indeed not. I would expect nothing less of you. And so in the end, we turn to you, friend. The wrongs of our past were our own, and I hope to right them by our own hands. But it seems that was not meant to be. That shame is ours to bear. For now, take your time, steady your hand, make us what we need to undo what Hot Strike has done. We will await you at Erilig's burial chamber. Yes, don't you worry, Fleming. I'll help. Your beloved will return to the ethereal sea. Look at how far you've come. Without me even realizing it, you've grown to be quite the dependable assistant. I'll take that. But enough praise. Does not become me. Come, let us see to the task at hand. We are in need of a solution that will dissolve this accursed blade. Yes, sir. Alright, gotta make a vial of potent dissolvent. With dissolvent ingredients. All the ingredients necessary to concoct a batch of highly acidic dissolvent, which is dissolvent so potent it will eat through almost anything. Sheesh, good thing I could only make this once ever, huh? This thing sounds dangerous. Yeah, might as well get that. Just wait. Now then. Yeah, might as well just start with this, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, that's it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just gonna do a 6. Aha! Take that. Solvent. Take that indeed. Look what I made. Oh shit, wait, no, I have to go see the others. No, I don't want another one. Excellent. Don't worry about that orc roll, fellas. I gotta send it to Indigo. I already have it unlocked, you see. I don't remember what it's for. I think it's for Castramabania. Alienus? Yeah, I think it is. Anyways, hey Grenfar, made it. How did you fare, friend? Is the mixture made? Yep, right here. Well, I'm guessing depression's about to happen. Alright, maybe we should make this like out in the wilderness so that the floor isn't eaten. That's just my opinion. Let us put this to the test then. Such a bitch-ass basic-looking blade. Well, go ahead. Say goodbye to Neil Fresney and the maiden that was murdered. That's quite an acid. Oh, well, I guess the magic dispelled. I figured we'd have to burn the whole knife away. Well.
Goodbye, you two. Goodbye, Neil Fresney. Rest in peace. Oh, that's actually a pretty sad ending, not gonna lie. I've run from your death ever since it took you. I was the bronze bull, but from that day to this day, I've run from myself, from the blade that is my very life. But now at last I can move forward. I can see you sound to the other side and live as I should, as I was meant to. Be at peace now, friend. Lay down the heavy sins of that day. I will carry them, yours and mine both.
Neil Fresney.
Goodbye.
Neil!
Oh, god damn it. Are they gonna let her talk to him for a little bit? Yeah, I guess so, huh? Yeah, whatever, it's fine.
This is it, then. The end. The very end. Never will I forget you or our time together. The days I spent in your arms, in your love. Never.
One second, the Azure Guardian. Also, I hope you're doing good.
I love you, my sweet. Then, now, always.
There they go.
Farewell, my darling Niel.
That's impressive to learn, considering the original Dark Knights had to spend their hit points for their stuff in games prior to FF14. I always thought that was funny that they didn't really have too many moves like that. Except, I guess, kind of Living Death, but that's not really exactly it. But anyways. There are no words, friend. No words. I owe you more than I could ever hope to repay.
By your toils, my dearest Niel is now at peace. I know not what to say but this. Thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
Free Fleming, anything.
Neil Fresney. Chin up, Sesaruka.
This is an end, but not the end. There is still a path before each of us that we must walk.
You are right, and there will be those who we lean upon, just as we have to get here. Your mentor Severian is one such soul. Please, do tell him how grateful we are for all he has done.
I will. Yeah, using hit points as a resource in this game would probably be a little too tricky, especially for savage and extreme shit, let's be real. Anyways, to the Alchemist Guild. Hello, Severian. God, this got sad all of a sudden. I knew it was gonna be sad, I had a feeling, but Jesus Christ. And especially for Ultimate and Chaotic raids, well now, yeah. Welcome back, my intrepid cadet. Tell me, did it all go well? Is Heartstrike no more? I mean, the jewel isn't. And your dissolvent did as dissolvents do. That is good. I am eager to move on to our next lesson. I put to you, a fledgling yet great alchemical mind, this quandary. Should you be faced with the death of one whom you loved more than life itself, and at your means the method to resurrect him or her, would you? No, I would not temper with the natural order. Honestly, it depends. I would reckon I would consider whether or not Indigo would want to actually live. Like, if it was some accidental car wreck and she didn't want to die, then I probably would, I'm not gonna lie. But otherwise, if she got old or willingly sacrificed herself for something, I probably wouldn't resurrect her, no. Fuck it, I'm gonna say yes. I would under some circumstances. Is that so? I venture that you as most know the pain of losing someone very dear to you. There are those who would do anything to bring back those they held torturingly and unyieldingly dear. Were the path to do so presented to them, many would find the temptation to tread it too great to resist. And I dare say I must count myself among their number. I did what I could to undo the death of my beloved, yet in the end, her breast never swelled with the breath of life again. We were able to say our farewells, however, and for that I consider myself blessed. In the face of such loss, we can do naught but confront our own weakness and carry on with our lives. That act itself is a central pillar of this miracle we call life. You're right, sir. Well, enough this heartstriking business. It is done and behind us. And while we buried ourselves with it, many chores have amassed at the frontistery. There is much to be done. You did well, Vermillion, and you are among the finest alchemists I have ever had the honor to train. Come and see me again whenever you find yourself in need of help. I probably won't, but that's because I don't think there's any job quests for crafters or gatherers anymore. I like that these have more unique looks for each job. Anyways, Weaver, Goldsmith, Blacksmith. Fuck Weaver. Goldsmith and Blacksmith are both in not Alamigo. Girabania, excuse me. We'll do Goldsmith first. What am I doing? Jesus Christ, Vermillion, come on. There we go. Goldsmith time. Yep, Rogger's Reach. That's what I thought. Anyways, we'll head there. Then we'll do Blacksmith. And I think I ought to be awake enough to finish up on getting provisions for armor. And we'll do armor and Weaver while in Hingashi. Well, anyways, let's get closer. Boip. Well then, what do we have here? I believe Imloth. Sultana Dreaming. Imloth has a message for you from your apprentices. Oh, schoolmaster. Our apprentices wish to consult you regarding the orchestrion they intend to make for the Sultana. You will find them over by Chakra... I'm not speaking like Severian, sorry. You will find them over by Chakra Falls, their favorite place to convene when they have something to hide. And while you are there, could you please tell them they are needed at the workshop? As it happens, they have other tasks requiring their attention. Sure. I can squeal for him. Or squeal. I'll squeal about him. Fuck it. Excuse me. I love how all the chocobos over here are purple. Someone's been feeding them some greens of sorts. Yep, they made it to be magic point draining instead of hit point draining, since that would not be ideal for a tank to gut their own hit points. Closest homage is Living Dead, though. Dark Arts just made next attacks cost more magic points, do more damage, or have hit point stealing. Ah, that would have been a fun thing to keep in as a compromise. I've got to find out how to get up there for that lookout point. But anyways, hello you guys. So, we've been working on the equestrian and sacred. The adornments are my task, and I was hoping you could tell me how good, or shite, a job I did. At first we was thinking to make the whole thing together ourselves, but then we got to thinking some more. You and your grace go back a long way, right? Well, it seemed to us the tribute would be all the more special if you was to handle the finishing touches, attaching gemstones and all that. Huh? I mean, I guess. Bye? Alright. Chief, mind taking a look at this one for me. It's the case for the orchestrion.
Fitting the wooden bits together was a deal harder than I expected, but I kept at it till it all came together. Or at least wise I think it did. Miss Emotes needs us back. Bugger. We were supposed to unload the supplies. Oh, I forgot something. Thanks. Again? Oh, look at the chat having combos with each other. I'm so proud of you. Anyways. Oh, Schoolmaster Monroe! You'll never guess, but we've already begun working on the orchestrion, and without Miss Ibeloth's knowledge, because we wanted to see how well we could do by ourselves. Like before, we've divided up the task between the three of us, and I'm in charge of the cylinder. Each of the parts are ready already, and all that remains is to join them together. Oh, and also apply the finishing touches and affix the gemstones. But these two things we'd like to entrust to you, seeing as the gemworks wouldn't be... well, the gemworks without you. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we'd appreciate it if you and Miss Imeloth could examine our work to make certain everything is up to scratch. You know, you could have just taken this to her yourselves, right? Yeah, fuck it. To be fair, Paladin and Dark Knight are the only jobs that aren't healing or casting that make use of magic points, so I may as well use the otherwise dead weight resource. They just add some shit with involving magic for Warrior and Gunbreaker for, like, no reason. That'd be fucking hilarious. Well, anyways. You've spoken with our apprentices, so what manner of mischief has been keeping them up late at night? Well, Jakiba's orchestrion cylinder, an orchestrion's beating heart where the music is made, and orchestrion Wido's orchestrion box, an orchestrion's outer case, crafted from fine lumber. And Howl's orchestrion ornamentation, an orchestrion's ornamental trimmings, inlaid with beautiful gemstones. How do these look? They made all of these completely unaided. If they want my honest opinion, it's good enough to assemble and present to the Sultana. Oh, that's great. Let me guess. With this degree of polish, there's no reason why they couldn't handle the rest themselves, and I can appreciate the sentimental value in entrusting the finishing touches and the gemstones to you. As our apprentices say, the gemworks wouldn't be what it is without you, and as the Sultana's personal friend, your involvement would imbue the tribute with greater meaning. In addition to symbolizing her grace's faith in us, the gemstones represent the cherished memories of her mother. If any one of us here should have the honor of breathing new life into them, it is you. With that, I shall leave you to it. Remember, should you require additional supplies, you need but speak with Kanchana. I look forward to beholding the finished orchestrion in all its glory. Alright, I guess I'll make it. Give me that stuff! Yeah, it's stuff! Gonna make that stuff! It'd be funny if there was 3 things, but it's fine. Here's some orchestrion materials! Not really anything special said about that. Wait, what if I could just quick synthesize the shit after making it first? I don't have the patience to do that. Alright. Let's get this over with. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. And I'll just do this. Swipe. And that is how you do it, men! Aha! A tribute orchestrion. Is it ready, Schoolmaster? The orchestrion? Gods, I believe I am getting butterflies in spite of myself. Yep, here you go. An elegant and compact orchestrion custom made by the Crown Gemworks as a tribute for the Sultana. There you go. Oh my! This is magnificent! A more refined and elegant equestrian I have never seen! Why, I can already see it gracing the Sultana's chamber, its music imbuing her slumber with sweet dreams. Such a grand tribute calls for a grand occasion in which to present it, and as the creators, suffice it to say, you and the apprentices must be in attendance. I shall arrange for the Crown Gemworks to have an audience with her grace. Until that time, let all keep the nature of the tribute in confidence. The Orchestrion I shall leave in your safekeeping, Vermillion. At the appointed hour, pray take it to the palace entrance on the royal promenade. State your business to the Sultan sworn on duty, and he will show you in. I shall see you there. Alright, I guess we're going to Ul'dah. Again. Man, I really need to do further research, and I don't want to spoil myself, because a lot of these, especially crafting job quests, I didn't do in my original play. Nah, it's good that I experienced these parts the first time. On stream, at least. As for the fighting job stuff, nah, I've done all that shit on my original playthrough, so that's not really spoiling if I research where to start those. Well, anyways. Wait, why am I here? What the fuck? Yeah, it's fine enough. Yeah, I got my hammer. Let's see, Godbert, do better. I hope he didn't hear me. Valentine's Day. Balloons. Well, if it isn't Bartholomew as always. Bruh. Their fucking hair is opposite and matching outside of color. Ah, Vermillion of the Crown Gymworks. We've been expecting you. You have the article to be presented, I trust? Yes, here's the gift wrap tribute. A package containing an elegant and compact orchestrion custom made as a tribute for the Sultana. Here you go. Very good. Lest you wonder, your colleagues have already arrived. I shall take you to join them. Her Grace will receive you in her chambers. And I'll be seeing you, Bartholomew, in my study. Your Grace, and all that. Be at ease, my friends. I am informed you are come with a gift. Yes, your Grace, a humble token of gratitude from the apprentice goldsmiths for the generosity you have shown them. Yeah, go ahead, show it off. Don't you want her to open it herself? Wow, okay. You don't open a fucking child's presents right in front of them. That ruins half of the gift. Do mine eyes deceive? Does it not please you, your Grace? Damn! What's with the angry eyes? Oh! How should it not please me? 'Tis the very thing I desired, yet was resigned never to find. I do like how this was how they reasoned the smaller table orchestrion existing for players to use, since otherwise players could only use the taller ones. Yeah, it's true. A Lalafell-sized orchestrion. And the jewels that adorn it! They are familiar to me, and comfortingly so. Could they be? Indeed, your Grace. We took the liberty of using jewels from your Lady Mother's crown. Oh, I like how impressed Papa Sean is over here. Good job, guys. May I try it? Not would please us more, your Grace. God, fucking, she's like a child again. Is it just playing Uldah's night theme? That's funny. There's a collaboration between the apprentices who crafted and assembled the primary components, and the Schoolmaster Monroe who handled the finishing touches. I gave the crown willingly, expecting naught in return, yet here it is returned to me and reborn in magnificent form. I am grateful beyond words, not only for this gift, but also what it represents. You're coming into your own as goldsmiths, ready to contribute to the future of your homeland. From the first, I had every faith in you, Vermillion, but even so, I dared not hope that this day would come so soon. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
That's twice my crafting has served you, my lady. It was also culinarian, Aramra born. Made her delicious food. You know, at this point she has to know I'm like a master craftsman. A happier audience we couldn't have expected. Now then, ere we return to Ralger's Reach, may I suggest we gather at the Goldsmiths Guild? Okay, I'll join you there. Enjoy your equestrian, Sultana. I mean, your grace. Fuck it. She knows what I mean. I'm the goddamn warrior of light. I can say whatever I want. Well, well, well. I go this way. Spoink. I see now. Fuck you, I'm teleporting. I have a bunny under my foot. I was giving her pets. Macchiato. Anyways. Oh, hello, Imaloth. You set out to repay the Sultana, and you have succeeded in the grandest fashion. I am truly happy for you. Master Marcel beheld the orchestrion for the first time and was deeply impressed. He makes his way here even as we speak, doubtless with words of praise. Though if I may add, when he called he sounded uncharacteristically flustered. Oh yeah, where's that? Is he gonna ask you out or something? Just reseat it yourself. Posture checking and all that. Oh, let me back up. Ah. We have a situation on our hands! Uh-oh.
Oh dear, what could this be about?
No sooner did I return to Ishtames than I was flooded with orders for the self-same orchestrion, and she presented to the Sultana. It seems that word has gotten out of the Crown Gymworks tribute for her grace, while Uldar is if not rife with rumors that it happened with such speed beggars belief.
That's passing odd. No one else was in attendance save ourselves, and afterwards we came directly to the guild.
What could this mean?
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was me. On the way here, I bumped into Momodi, and I might have let it slip.
I see. If Miss Momodi knows, then 'tis fair to say that so does everyone. Great job, serendipity. Well, I ain't gonna help with this. No about you guys. Far be it her grace's intent to publicize her initiative, but neither did she expressly forbid us from speaking. You've done no ill, Miss Serendipity. Huh. On the contrary, you've done extremely well. From the perspective of commerce, the merchant in me is fairly giddy at the opportunities this presents. So what say you all? Might Ishtames aesthetics have the honor of carrying Gemworks orchestrions as an Alabegan specialty?
Are you serious?
Oh, handiwork. Sold at a prestigious place like Ishtames. Are we ready for this? Don't worry, brother. We've got the schoolmaster at our backs, remember?
I think not. Lest you forget, my apprentices, you are the heart of this initiative, and relying upon the schoolmaster would take the shine off your tail.
There. I concur with that assessment. Furthermore, for all intents and purposes, a product synonymous with Alamigo has been born this day. In other words, Monroe has fulfilled his role as stipulated by the Sultana, and with distinction besides. It would not be meet to demand more of him.
We'll manage by ourselves somehow. I know we will, so you needn't worry. Yes, that's the spirit!
I thought I clicked. Sorry, fellas.
Now, even though Vermillion won't always be on hand like before, I'm sure he'll visit Ralger's Reach whenever he's able, and you may rest assured that Imaloth won't be going anywhere anytime soon.
You got it.
Near or far, you'll always be our schoolmaster, Schoolmaster Monroe, and we'll always be waiting for you.
I'll try to remember to visit sometime.
Miss Baloth, if I might trouble you for a moment of your time, I should very much like to discuss the matter of supply. And ere we go our separate ways, allow me to say to you all what an honor and a privilege it has been to be a part of this tale. Suffice it to say, I shall continue to watch The Crown. Jim works with great interest, and ever pray for its success. Till next time, my friends! I was continuing the sentence. Fuck it. It's fine. And that's done. Blacksmith time! We have to go all the way. I think I can actually take the home route. And we're doubled up. Now then. Blacksmith. VoIP! I don't remember why I have to go here to make a sword, but I have to go here to make a sword. Fucking hell, I was wrong, wasn't I? Ah, goddammit, it is in Lenosha. I didn't really need to come here at all, but... like, whatever. Bibsa Babidsta! Before I talk to the blacksmith fellers, I'm actually gonna see what provisions I can make for armor real quick. I totally thought I heard Indigo speak. Ah, well. Spoink, boing, twang, bonk! Anyways, let's see here. Molybdenum headgear of maiming, huh? Yep, I guess that's a headgear of maiming. Alright. Well, at least I have the twin thread for it. Ah. Well, that'll be easy. Shit, not that. Okay, it's not that bad. I'll talk to the quest giver real quick. And we'll make it before we start on Weaver and, well, before we go to Hingashi at any rate to finish the last two. Anyways, I guess I could do the fishing one here if we ended here. But anyways, Brithale, the final face-off. Forge Master Brithale has dark circles under his eyes. Kept you waiting, have I? Apologies. Seems I had myself one too many pints of ale last night. Don't worry, that's not going to keep me from traveling with you to the Far East. After all, second or father still owe us a few trade secrets, and I have to see what they uphold their end of our bargain. I can't shake the feeling that unless she wins, they'll try and weasel their way out of it. Well, I suppose it's just a bridge we'll have to cross when we come to it. For now, let's focus on making it to Kugane in time for the match. It's going to be a lot harder than it sounds. Me head's pounding and me stomach's churning. I don't think I've ever been so enthused by the idea of leaving Eorzea for distant lands. I'm going to have to take a moment to recuperate, lad, so you go on ahead of me. It won't be too long. You have me word? You know what? Before we go to Kugane, I guess we'll take a small break and see what we need to gather. So, while we're doing that, I'm going to at least make the persimmon tannin real quick. Nothing but the highest quality will do for this one. $170. Yeah, one more will finish it. Alright, alright.
Heh. We got this. Got the tannin made. Along with 3 pots of it. Ah, jeez. Gonna have to fight some more fucking gazelles. Fortunately, I know where those are. Now, where do I get this crap again? Alright, where's my sticky notes? Hold on, fellas. Gotta record what to gather. I always do this when I'm grinding the gather jobs. And Hoshi is being a little troublemaker again. Gazelle. I'll need 3 gazelle hide, I think? Yep, 3 gazelle hide. That's gonna make 3, yep. Which means I'll have 2 left. And I need 2 molybdenum ingot. Which means 8 molybdenum ore. And 2 cobalt ore. Alright, where do I gather this stuff? North Analan. Or... blocks, obviously. Gazelle hide would be in the fringes. And diatomite. The Ruby C. Shit, there's a lot of travel. How about some rue? Rue. Ew, what? Oh, thank God. Huh. It's true. Okay. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. Corthus West. Holy Basil, which I think is, yep, the fringes. And finally, Garabanian mineral water, which I think is also in the fringes. Yep, Garabanian mineral water. Most of our stuff is in the fringes, go figure. At any rate, let's go to the fringes. And then, well, Hoshi, I swear to fucking God. What the fuck? Hold on a second. That's not Hoshi. Macchiato! What do you think you're doing? Excuse you, bunny. Rabbit. God damn, rabbit. Take that. Take that. Yeah, that's right. Jeez, and here I thought Hoshi was the troublemaker. That's it. You're getting a hug. Oh, give me a hug. You want some attention? Is that why you're scratching up the carpet? Eh, probably not. But still, let's be real. This is Loving My Rabbit ASMR. I'm giving her a hug. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Here, Macchiato says, let me go, please. She's not one to give kisses, unfortunately. Alright, go hop off. I think you learned your lesson. Yeah, kick dust all you want. You're not allowed to chew on that. Bunnies. Am I right, fellas? Alright, enough of that. Let's go ahead and collect what we need. First, I'll fight for those gazelles. Not that it really matters, but I guess I'll go a machinist. I need 3 gazelle hides. Come here, gazelles! Ah, gazelle! They honestly look more like weird bighorns than gazelles, let's be real. Well, anyways, your ass is grass, gazelle. Take that! You ain't headbutting me! I remember how long it took to take fucking gazelle hides from these things. This might take a while. Take that! I throw a wrench at you. Not bad, but I'm better. Take that! Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyways. Oh, I'll save that drill for a second. Haha! Alright, you. At bang bang, have it your way. Bang bang! You die now. Get drilled on. Ouch! You'll regret that. Come on, can I get one hide? Oh, jeez, it's gonna take forever. Gazelle! I command you. Take that! You doing okay? I'm gathering hides so I can finish up my armor. It takes a while from these goddamn gazelle, though. That's not even a gazelle. That's too monstrous to be a gazelle. They have fangs! Or are these Chinese water gazelle or something? If you fellas don't know, Chinese water deer are very small deer that have almost Dracula-looking canine fangs. They use those tusks for eating shrubs, and, I mean, sometimes I think it's more like display. They don't really fight, as far as I know. They're harmless, but it looks like they have fangs, is the point. Honestly, it's kind of cute. Take that! What's up, Honey Biscuit? I'm sorry, hon. Did you want to talk about anything? No problem, Honey Biscuit. I drank a full can of Ghost while I was at work, just out the beginning of my shift. So I think I'll be able to finish at least the crafting stuff once I gather my materials. If this gazelle will drop any fucking hide, I've killed 7 so far. Well, this one, I got a gazelle horn. Fuck you, game. I don't need horns. I don't even know what those are for. I've never used them for provisions. This bitch-ass game. Take this. Bam. 2, 3, 4. Ah! Take that. I swear to fucking God, game. I'm gonna go to the market board and spend whatever I need to for 3 fucking hides.
Oh, good luck finding just 3.
I know, right? The pain of using markets. Take this! Aha! Oh, you're still alive. Bye. Oh god, it's gonna take forever. Hey, stupid! Give me your skin! Man, that sounds terrible out of context. You can't headbutt me, I'm over here. So much for a headbutt. Do I have to be a different job or some shit? Come on! I've killed like 10 of them! Well, actually, wait. 10 of them! And all I have is one fucking horn that we never even bother getting, honestly. Finally! I just need one more. I got 2 hides. That's fine so far. Says you, rats. You don't improve nothing. Take this for a spin. Give me my hide. Ah, finally. Alright, we got the hide. And now... yeah, let's get the mineral water. Actually, I can make a little bit more room by just crafting the hide real quick. So, let's actually do that. Let's make some gazelle leather. Nice. Very nice. 69, huh? Okay. 169, 169. 16. Yep, that'll finish it. Perfect. And that's why you make high quality of everything. Alright, we got the gazelle leather. I'm gonna have to dump some stuff. Figures. What is this even for? Maybe I should keep it. Gelato flesh, volcanic rock salt, natron. Natron's easy to make. Crescent spring water. That's easy to collect. Fuck you. Void glue. Merid hide. What's the level for Merid stuff again? Fuck you. I'll just fight more. What? Oh, come on. Game. Let's see. I could collect a few things. Let's just get our mineral water real quick. Mineral water. Mineral water. I think it's over here. Gearbonian. Yes. Hey! Oh, there we go. All I need is one? Yes, just one.
Have you seen my glasses?
Your glasses?
Yeah.
I think they were in the arm of the couch like days ago when the rats were being taken care of in here, Brookie. But otherwise, I'm not sure. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Do you need it for the drawing?
Yeah.
1 second. Hiya! Ah, fuck. I need only one of them, though. I might as well get these wind crystals while I'm here. I'm gonna throw one of these away. I don't need the other one. Get out of here, mineral water. I need just one. Oh, wait. You know what? Fuck you, gazelle horn. I hate you. Oh, whoops. Well, that's not what I wanted. I like the parasol, but it's not raining. Alright, now let's get the holy basil. I don't care about the collectible. Fuck off. Maybe one day, if I have nothing to do, I'll collect things. Now, let us be the botanist. Would you like me to help you, honey?
I'm just trying to think where all it could be.
Where have you checked?
The office, the kitchen, the dining.
The dining?
Yeah, that little spot between the front room and the,
Oh, the table.
like the table. And,
Holy
I'm
basil.
just trying to think what all locations they could be.
We need 2 holy basil, fellas. It's not in the bedroom. It didn't fall on the floor or anything.
I didn't see him in the bedroom.
Hey. Oshi, were you trying to grab my headphone cord? You little shit. I felt a tug.
thought they were on my desk, but they're not.
These bunnies are being pills. I hope they didn't grab them off your desk or something.
Ah, fuck, I hope not. Who knows where they'd be done?
How many did I grab? Oh, I grabbed 2. Perfect, okay. Nice, nice. Well, we have our holy basil. We're done with the fringes, fellas. We'll go to the locks for the, molybdenum. Is that even a real word? Molybdenum. I don't know. Oh, I can return there, though. That's good. Saves money. Then we just wait till we have to go to Northern Thanland for the cobalt ore. Alright. Let's become a miner one more time. Luckily, the only thing we had to kill were some gazelle. Okay, get some molybdenum here. Ah, good, good. Perfect. Alright, well, in that case, 15%, yes. Take that! Give me the molybdenum! Sweet. I got an extra. Oh my fucking god, Hoshi! Hoshi! I rubbed your butt! That's what I thought. Try pulling this out. You fucking bunny. Sometimes I wonder about those crazy bunnies. I just don't want them chewing through a cardboard box to reach my surround sound system that we have yet to set up. Too much stuff to do. House carrying and animal carrying and everything. Anyways, I think we have all we need here. Yes. Very nice. Gonna erase that off the list. 3 more things to find. Why don't we go to Northern Thanland first? I'm pretty sure that's the cheapest place to go. 582. As opposed to Korthus. West. Yeah. And, of course, Ruby Sea? Yeah, that's what it was. Yep, Northern Thanland we go. Gotta get a couple of cobalt ore. Well then. Cobalt. Yeah, maybe I should have gone to the other place. Yeah, not really. It would have been the same distance either way. Fuck you! I'll take this. Oh, jeez. No, I won't. You know what? Fuck it. Yes, I will. Because, of course, I got 5 instead of 4. I like keeping the serpentine. Dark steel, iron. Fuck you. I could buy you. I could buy you too. Three. Throw away the extra cobalt. I have no need for it. In fact, we'll craft the cobalt. I mean the, fuck, what's it called? It's in my list. It's in the saved list. Let's be the armor for this. We'll free up some space by making the ore. Oh! Thanks for the follow, Pseudo. I hope that we're entertaining you just good enough. But we really do appreciate the follow. Thanks so much. Mostly lurking, but I figured I'd follow. Yes. We've been exhausted, especially due to Indigo's hard work watching the rats. But rest assured, we do tend to stream on average once a day. So I promise you, it is at various times, but we'll be sure to provide you with some quality content. Now then, let's make some molybdenum. Oh, fuck. Get out of here, Carbuncle. I don't want you seeing... You'll see some ugly things with crafting. Like cursing when I fuck up. It's hard with equipment like this, though. Just saying. Oh. Alright. It's always rough sometimes with these crafts. Ah! Level up! Level up! Oh, yeah! I did it. Now I gotta make one more. This will free up 2 more slots. Forgive my good, bad, ugly reference, but out of the need to relax, I decided at random to lay next to Indigo. And while we were, I was like, you know what? I haven't seen fucking The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly in a while. Let's watch it. And apparently it's on Pluto, like one of the best fucking westerns ever made. It's on the free streaming platform Pluto. Which, let me just say, fellas, if you haven't seen The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, definitely get a chance to see it because it's fucking good. Just saying. Oh, cool. It's definitely my favorite Western movie for sure. As good as Rango is. Now then, we've made that. What else do we need to make? Oh yeah, we need to make this. And that requires 2 more places to visit. Alright, well, I believe to get the Ryu, we'll have to be a botanist. So, to Falcon's Nest. Then we'll head to the Ruby Sea for the diatomite, which I think is... I think it's actually a botanist as well. Let me see. Dia! What? Oh, not obsidian, you fucking idiots. Aha! Oh no, it is. It's mining. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Anyways. What am I doing? Look up Peru. The other end of Kanga. Eh. Oh god, that's right, there's a lot of flying. I should have been in twin pools. It's fine, we're good. Well, we continue onwards to travel through. Ooh, special stuff under us. No time for that. By the way, fellas, especially Pseudo, if you like, we have a Discord. Let me try to find the invite in case you're interested in joining. All sorts of fellers can post all sorts of stuff, and we welcome all to it. And for those on YouTube, you may have the link once again as well. Here you are. No need to join if you don't feel like it. Just an invitation. Shit, let me see. Am I in the right area? I don't think I am. Let's find out. I was lost in my sauce. Don't take that out of context. You know what? Just do this. Roo? Oh wait, fuck, it'd be 60. What am I doing? No, wouldn't. No, wouldn't be 51. Where the hell is the Roo? Hold on. It's 58. Duh. Okay, it's 58. God damn it, Vermillion. Come on now. Come on. There's too many blue spots altogether. I don't know what's what. I don't know what's linked. Well, here we are. How many Roo do I need again? Let me get my sticky notes. I just need 2. Which means... What's the other one? Oh yeah. Pioneer's Gift. No tier 3, huh? Well, whatever. 2 Roo, please! Hell yeah, look at that. Now give me some ice crystals. Now all I need left is diatomite. Let us go to the Ruby Sea. I believe MayKokoro would be preferred. Crap, no, wait, no it's not. Yeah, fuck it. We're flying and swimming either way. I believe diatomite is underwater? If I remember correctly. Might not be, though. Let's find out. Because it's either there or by the molten rock, I think. Aha, it is underwater. Carbuncle! I command you. Once we collect this stuff, we'll be able to make what we need, and I believe we'll be ready to go to Kugani to finish the last of the 3 crafting job stories. Let me see what time it is. Yeah, I think I'll end it there. We'll do the gathering stuff probably next time, probably. But in the meantime, I'll be sure to level up and work on getting all the battle jobs up to 70 for sure. I believe it's down here. We need 1 diatomite. Fair enough. Wonder if I can craft underwater. Probably not. Give me that. Just wait. Alright. This is perfect. I have 1 slot left. Well, got all that stuff. Now I just gotta make this grade 1, whatchamacallit, Raceway of Strength. Can I even consume these? Well, let's see if I can at least craft this underwater. It'd be hilarious if I could. Yeah, I didn't think so. Anyways. I might as well go to Limsa. Who am I kidding? We can turn in our thing there, and then head to Kugane. After we hand in our, provisions. Which better not updated, or else I'm going to be very disappointed. Guess I ought to check if that's the case. It should be. A molybdenum headgear of maiming. Yeah. Molybdenum? I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Alright, let's make our shit. First, gotta make this potency potion-y thingy. Duh. Might as well do that. Up! I command you. Be crafted. Be a part of crafts. 178. Yeah, that's good. Oh, wait. No, that would complete it. That's literally the halfway mark, the upper halfway mark. Wait, is it? No, it's not. 14. No, I can do this. Aha! On the other hand, I feel slightly cheap. Ah, fuck, I should have done precise touch. I just missed that. Yeah, but that lowers durability further. I should still be able to make it. Damn, that's a lot. I'll have to keep that in mind. Well, anyways, here's that. Now let us craft the other thing. That has an armor, obviously. I don't know. Maybe crafting this on its own will level us up enough. Let's find out. It's definitely harder than the job quest, that's for sure. Whatever that's gonna be. 169. Alright. I'll fuck with that. 169 would finish it. Alright. Better do this one more time. Ha! Got him. Feast rise on my high quality molybdenum headgear of maiming for the Lancers. And also the Reapers, if they, for some reason, want this piece of shit for them. There you go. Now level me up, Scotty! Alright. We are officially all at level 70 for the crafters. Mastering the hand 3. Hell yeah, dude. My dick knows it. I mean, nothing. Anyways. Let's continue the smithing story first. The blacksmithing story in particular. And go to Hingashi. Hell yeah. Is it just me or am I hearing things? Yeah, Bay might be in the front room watching TV. It's fine. Now then! Believe I can take this teleporter here. Let us proceed to the Shiokaze Holstery. There's a hostelry and a holstery, and they're different things, and it confuses me, but fuck it. Seka! Welcome to Kugane, Vermillion. We received notice earlier that Forge Master Bertheo left shortly after you. I imagine he should be joining us soon. You know I've been here before, right? Really? Sister, you're crazy. Stop chewing on that. Why do you want to chew on that? There's plenty to chew on. I left cardboard boxes for you, goddammit. Can't you see what I'm doing, bunny? You're crazy. I love you, but I give you pets. That's a weird sentence to say, but anyways. Ahem. I feel like a totally different person to when I was last here. Where before I would buckle under the pressure of my father's unwavering gaze, lately I have not felt gazed by it in the slightest. Oh, but my apologies. I got off track again. Speaking of my father, he has asked that you meet him at Kokajia, where craftsmen from the poorest to the finest gather in Kugane. There he will apprise you of the details of the upcoming match. I shall remain here to collect Forge Master Bertheo. Good luck, Seka. I hope you beat me. I really do. Because I want you to stick it to that bastard father of yours. To pier number 1. This is where the armory shit happens, too. I just find that amusing. Oh, you're always here. Interesting. Vermillion, you have come. Very good. Now, without any further ado, allow me to explain what it is I would have you do. You and Seka are to each forge an Uchikatana. These blades are to be shown to one of the greatest samurai families in Kugane. The Lord is interested in having my forge provide his retainers with katana. Before he officially entrusts me with this task, however, he asks that I provide him with a sample. The two of you will be competing to see which of your Uchikatana I would present before him. Ah, and one last thing. My daughter, she mentioned to me earlier that in exchange for studying at your guild, she promised to share with Master Bertheo the techniques we employ here at my forge. Her skills have grown exponentially under your care, and I have every intention of upholding that agreement. But should you give any less than your best in the contest, and I know full well what you are capable of, consider our deal broken! If you have any questions, now would be the time to speak up. No? Excellent. In that case, I suggest you go and join Seka at pier number 2. Your guildmaster will be arriving shortly. Yeah, guildmaster. I guess at least he knows that his daughter got way better. So, he knows that it's not impossible for her to win. I did not make these potatoes good. I'm probably going to throw them away. I'll have to take the trash out. That's fine. I can do that. Sorry, Vermillion. Do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you before your guildmaster arrives. You see, every time Forge Master Bertheo comes near, my heart feels like it will explode and stop beating at the same time. Sometimes it is so painful I can scarcely breathe. At first I saw him as a dull and uninspired man, but then, when he so courageously defended my dreams and refused to back down even in the face of my father's fury, I realized I had misjudged him. In that moment, something inside me shifted. Now I cannot get his face out of my head, and I feel an inexplicable urge to be near him. I just do not understand. You supported me in my journey just the same, so why is it I do not also feel this way about you? Because you're in love with him. I don't have a clue. I have felt this way about my wife, you know. In love? With Forge Master Bertheo? That is absurd! The only love I hold is for the art of swordsmithing. There is no room for anything or anyone else in my life. Ah, but what am I doing?
Now is not the time for me to be asking silly questions. I need to prepare for what is arguably the most important moment in my career. Perhaps once this competition is over, we can revisit this conversation.
Alright. Hey, Berthale, what's up?
What's this? My own personal welcoming committee come to escort me ashore. What's wrong, lass? You're red as a beet. What are you talking about? My face is not red. Even if it is only because I am so excited about my victory, which looms on the horizon. Huh. Alright then. You will see. I am going to win. I have come a long way from when I first started. My travels to Eorzea, my studies at your guild, and the new tools the two of you made for me. They relit a fire in my soul. They reminded me of how much I love making katana. This competition is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me to seize my destiny. I will prove to Father that I am worthy of studying under him.
May the best smith win, I suppose. Bye.
That girl is filled with an unrelenting passion for her craft, and she'll make a formidable opponent in the upcoming match. Has she don't divulge any of the details to you yet?
Well, he said to wait for her here, and he'll provide them when you show up.
An Uchi katana to be presented to one of the samurai families, eh?
My memory is shit, by the way.
It goes without saying that the first thing they'll be looking at is the sharpness of the blade. You'll also want a simple but elegant design for the hilt. But you already knew that, didn't you? I always forget you've outgrown me advice. Now, I brought with me all the materials you might need. Here! Once you're done, take the Uchi katana to the girl's father. Good luck, Vermillion. And remember, if you need anything, I'll be here.
Sure. Now then. Let's craft this bitch. There we go. The examination Uchi katana with the Uchi katana materials. A katana forge is your final test, and to be delivered to a prominent noble house. Alright, let's do this. Get out of my face. Haha! 165? Yeah, 165. Oh! Haha! Alright, time for quality. Ah, fuck. I missed it. Whoa! Crit! Crazy crit. Easy money. Alright, I got it. Let's head over here. After this, I think it's fair to say I might do the armor quest, which means Weaver will be last. Let's do it. Alright, Shinto. You have finished your Uchi katana. I have. Take it. Gaze upon my work. Very good! Zuka is still waiting on hers, so I shall hold off on all critiques until she presents me with her blade. Sure. Leave it in the box. Don't mind me, I'm just hydrating. What you staring at? Is that mine? Damn, I kind of want to wear that, actually. Vermillion, this is beautiful. The radiance of this blade alone might be enough to repel the tides of chaos. In addition to that, it is so sharp. It could cleave even a fine thread of hair in half. Yeah, the first voice I went with him this stream, I think, is for somebody else. Sorry about that. That's right, I made that Muso-sized voice. I try to differentiate my accents as well as I can. The sheath and the hilt have been done to perfection. This blade is fit to be worn at the hip of a great samurai. Well, what about hers? Oh, no, come on. You gotta be fierce! Huh. And beside this brilliant Uchi katana is... What is this? Seka! It seems you have decided to not take this competition seriously! To the contrary, I expended every last ounce of my skill and strength to create this. Please, see for yourself.
Take it into your hand and test it out. Well?
By the kami! Seka, explain yourself.
We were asked to make weapons for retainers, but not all of them can use weapons. Heavier blades may cut better, but they'd be useless in the hands of the untrained. These lighter substitutes, however, can be handled by even the clumsiest of servants.
Even so, the reduced weight has come at the expense of the blade's overall quality. Well, you are not wrong in assuming that a great majority of a lord's vassals are not adept at using katana. You are asked to forge a sample sword intended for one of his samurai. It does not take an expert to see that Vermillion's blade is far superior to yours, not only in utility, but also aesthetically. This is what I will be presenting to the samurai house. I will say, however, that taking a client's needs and physical limitations into consideration is a necessary part of our craft. Next time, be sure to consult me before jumping to your own conclusions.
Next time? So that means...
Where before you were pounding your hammer in a single-minded desperation to gain my favor, now you are no longer blind. You have shown extraordinary progress as a swordsmith, and I believe you are finally ready to begin your studies under me.
Good job. Did you hear that, lass? Sounds to me your dreams are about to become a reality. Indeed, and I owe that in large part to you. Thank you, Forge Master Berthale. Without your guidance, I would not have been able to make it this far. You have been a great inspiration to me in more ways than you can imagine. Well? I spent this entire time trying to convince myself this strange pressure I felt in my chest was due to the competition. Now that I have been accepted as my father's apprentice, however, I can deny it no longer. Forge Master Berthale, I think I am in love with you. Pardon me? Well, Shinto, what do you think of that? He looks so scared! Okay, that's great.
Master Berthale, what exactly is the meaning of this? I thought my daughter was accepted into your guild, that you might exchange blacksmithing techniques, not vows.
He's holding the sword! Ah! Oh no! Ah! Ah! Oh no! I didn't expect it to go this way. My apologies, but something rather pressing just came up, and it requires my immediate attention. Vermillion, I'll see you back at the guild. Bruh. I had not realized he was so shy. It almost makes him even more endearing. Bruh, Shinto just threatened to kill him. What do you mean? Okay, that was pretty fucking good. Indigo has to do blacksmithing now. Just for that.
Congratulations, Vermillion. You have won the challenge. It seems there is a great deal we can learn from you and your guild. That reminds me. While Seka herself is still not in a place to take on such responsibility, I have every intention of seeing that our end of the agreement she struck is upheld. We look forward to exchanging smithing techniques with your forge. My father is right. For now, I must focus solely on improving my skills. The uchi katana I made for this competition was meant to be forged in the likeness of the lightweight short swords manufactured at your guild. It, however, turned out far inferior. I shall train unrelentingly,
Perhaps one day, when I refine my skills to a point where I am worthy of being called a master swordsmith, I can then take on this duty, and thus reignite the romantic spark between me and Forge Master Berthale. Bro, I don't think he has any idea, and he has no interest in that, alright? In the meantime, I shall keep my feelings for him sealed tightly away. I only hope that as the days and months go by, he will not forget my love. Thank you for everything, Vermillion. You are a wonderful person and an even better blacksmith. I won't be forgetting you anytime soon.
Yes, it is as my daughter says. You have won our respect and our gratitude. Had it not been for you, Sekka would not have grown as she has. That said, I suppose this is where we part ways. I am sure that lecher of a Forge Master is anxious to have you back.
But I have to go back to Limsa? Fuck it, fine. Fuck it! Fuck it! We're doing it live! We're doing it fucking live! God damn it. Oh, it's a Palico. Duh. Okay. Although, I would have streamed for 3 hours so far. Maybe I'll just call it here, actually. Yeah, we'll at least stop in Kugane. Next time we'll do job quests for finish up the crafting stuff and do the gathering stuff as well. And hopefully we'll get started on job quests for the battle jobs. Anyways, Berthale. My apologies for having to leave you so abruptly back there, but by the look on the old man's face, I reckoned I'd overstayed me welcome. That's why you could imagine me surprised when Randwolf walked in with a letter from that very same man. But the whole thing was, of course, peppered with subtle threats. He seemed to be just as enthusiastic about the idea of trade and smithing techniques with our guild as I am. Sir, I've just received another missive for you. Says here it's from Sekka. I'm not sure what it's for, but it must be important. It's nearly the size and length of New Eorzean Geographic. I wonder what that book actually is like. And there I thought once I retired from sailing the seas, I'd be able to live out the rest of me days in peace. You know you can say no, right? Well, alright then. Regarding you previously bringing up the lack of crafter job quests when you completed Alchemist level 70, you are correct. Starting at Shadowbringers, they start doing sort of role quests. They split the crafters and gatherers into sets for the people you work with. Blacksmith, armor, and goldsmith are grouped together. Carpenter, leatherworker, and weaver are grouped together. Culinary and alchemist are grouped together. Botanist and miner are grouped together. And then Fisher has its own. That's funny, but oh god, that makes it so much frustrating with grinding shit out. I guess provisions are always going to be my best friend in leveling everything up for the crafters and gatherers. Honestly, I gather enough when it comes to crafting in general, so I don't usually worry about gathering provisions. I'm probably going to have to if they're all grouped together between two things, though. Let's head back to Hingashi and end the stream. But yes, fellas, it's time for me to get some rest, as I also need to catch up on a little bit of sleep and work off the rest of this energy drink high that I have. Yeah, but we'll set ourselves up at the, next to, Berthale, not Berthale, fuck. Boswin? I forget what his name is. We'll just set ourselves up here, at least. And armorer, there you are. Bland steer, wow, I was so off. But yes, fellas, it is time for us to go ahead and end it here. My god, I look weird wearing the sunglasses. But, I have a bouquet of flowers for joining me. That's not what I wanted. Now let us see who we can raid. Again, I want to thank you guys for joining us on this stream. But, for those on Twitch, let's see if we can send you somewhere. I wonder who it could be. Who could be streaming so late tonight? Could it be someone we all know and love? Could it perhaps be Bean Goblin VT playing Terra Invicta, whatever that might be. Nonetheless, a fine goblin playing a fine game, I'm sure. Looks like they're having a be right back message, so do have your patience while we send you over. And in the meantime, have yourselves a good rest of your time of day. Until next time!